Okay, so here we are with Desi. It's windy out, there's a lot happening. Left foot moves the dog. Good dog. Good. She's behind me, but I'm relaxed, and then we're going to switch handlers. When I stop, she needs the SIT, which she does. If I pivot out my right, she stays. So there's no talking, there's no energy. Dog's on our left, leash and collar is always on. Step out my left. Good girl, baby. Good girl. We can go fast. I can turn. There's trains, planes, and automobiles. I slow down. Doggy sits. And I relax. I put her on free time. I say, okay, girl. Okay, now she can pee, poop, whatever she wants, but she can't pull on this leash. I'm going to cut, switch handlers to show you it's not about yelling or screaming or strength. It's about the opposite. Relaxing, being definite on your corrections and definite on the praise. Nurture good behavior. Don't love bad behavior. Cut. Okay, left foot forward. The dog travels a little more slack. Good. Good. Turn right towards me. Good. Praise her. Good. Always so. A new handler, the dog is literally going to look up and see who's in charge. So it's not about training the dog. It's about the handler understanding the dog. Make a left, nice and smooth. Good. This dog gets out of her way. And there is distraction after distraction. Then slow down. Ask. She needed a correction because it's a new handler. Love. Stand up straight. Left foot forward. Good. Praise. Slow down. Good. Pivot out your right. Dog stays. See, she's not staring at the dog. Dog got up. She corrected the dog. Goes back to her side. We only praise when we're at the dog is at our side. It's the only time we nurture that. Left foot forward. Good. Right turn. Good. Head over towards the flag. Good. The dog goes where the leader goes. Period. No choice. Come to a stop. Dog stops. Love. Give her free time on the grass. Free time. Good. Good. Look how excited. So the dog gets it. It's just a matter of reinforcement structure. Shorten your leash with your right hand. Short. Wait, short. You're going to pick her up. So we should put the leash short in her hand and then pick her up under her belly. Good. Go ahead. Straight up. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. You see that Jackie is not restraining the dog. Her hand, and she had a propensity to snap at people that picked her up. Well, if you do it the right way, now she gets loved and nurtured now. Put down. Free time. And then we're going to go inside for a minute. Okay, go ahead. So here we're working on doors and stimulation. So we're going to hook up a bell. Hang on. So we just relax and we're relaxed. We watch the dog's reaction. Come in. Hi. Hi. So we don't necessarily have to have the dog. In my world, obviously, I wouldn't have the dog and the crate so close together staring, but this is for the purposes of teaching. So now Jackie's home from work. She's not getting excited. She's not talking to the dog. She's not asking it how her day was, his day. She relaxes. So the dog adapts to us. We don't adapt to the dog. If the dog barks, I'm going to take that little orange leash and give her a little correction. But right now, she's fine. She's excited. So Jackie's going to come over. The dog is going to be watching and having expectations. There's her expectations. She's going to open the bottom, the top. If the dog comes out, she's going to correct her a little. She's going to wait. Good. Then she's going to say the magic word. Okay. And the dog comes out. Then she's going to... Just the dog can do what it wants. But now the leash is on, so she's going to step at the end of the leash when she can. Good. Good. And now the dog has expectations, so Jackie's going to tell her to go place.
Desi, go place. Go place. Go place.
The dog goes in very happily. And we're going to do this back and forth, randomly and independently. It's the only time the dog gets food, again, in the crate. That she likes cheese, like I said the other day. She gets a little treat. Desi, I'm sorry. Go open again. Nothing changes. It's random, intermittent. The dog sat down. Waits for his release command.
Okay, good.
Now the dog runs. That's fine. And that everything is good. Leash and collar is on. There's anything here wrong. If the dog, go knock. Nothing matters. Bells, it doesn't matter whether it's a knock or a bell. Now, she's gonna step on the leash and say the dog's name.
Desi, go place.
Drop the leash. Up, point.
Desi, go place.
So see how we're moving this party along? All right, that's good for today. Never praise, don't nurture the behavior. Praise or nurture when you're sitting in a human chair. You're gonna confuse the dog. She's gonna let the dog out and she's gonna play with her on the floor in the neutral place. Open. Oh, shoot, I think this is dying. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Get low.
Good boy. Good boy, Desi.
So it's not that he can't get excited. Clap your hand.
Desi man. Desi.
He'd rather go sniff the ground. There's dogs, food all over. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. 4 feet are on the ground, and that's the end for today.
Desi.
That's fine. No problems. Okay, good for today. Okay, here we are with our little friend Desi. We're finishing up our boot camp, 12-day boot camp. He's going home tomorrow. He did remarkably well. Some of the problems that still persist is his barking, which we're going to address that with the pet owner tomorrow. But so what we look about is his needs being met. So as you see, the very lovely Jackie is in the middle of the floor, and she triggers his behavior. Get low, pat your hands. And he's, free. So we don't let him on couches. We're setting boundaries. So Jackie was playing with him. Go ahead.
Desi.
Good.
Desi.
But he doesn't want it. He's looking for food. So what she's going to do now, he's playing with the other dog. She's just going to easily ask him to go place. She's going to head towards her crate.
Go place. Go place. Go place.
And she could have done that by dropping the leash, but she chose not to right now. Then she's going to go and give him a treat. So we only mark behavior. A lot of this is redundant. So I'm going to cut, and we're going to show you how to connect the crate with the front door. Barking aside, if you teach the dog one thing, and that's to go to crate in relation to the front door. All right, we're going to cut for a minute. Okay, so now we're back again. So now we're just moving fast forward. So now we came home. We want to let our little dog out of the crate. So Jackie's going to go over and show you how to do that. She opens the crate. Remember, the leash comes off when we're actually not supervising the dog. So we leave it on when we're training. He waits till she gives him the command.
Okay.
And let him go. That's fine. That's fine. So now he's free. Get low. And she plays. Get low. Pat your hands. Good. So she chose to get into the middle of the floor, but if the dog don't want to play, he doesn't want to play. He wants to explore. Now we're just relaxed. Now Jackie's going to go. She's offered play. He doesn't want play. He'd rather sniff. She's going to sit on her couch and do what she normally does. Read the paper. Read a magazine. Glamour magazine. And then the dog is just running around our house with his leash on. Now we hear, louder. Come in. Come in that door. Jackie's relaxed. There's no drama. The dog did. Come in that door, honey. It's not. I opened it. Good dog. So he runs towards the door. I step on the leash. All right, close it. Good dog. All right, so Jackie's back sitting down. Here's the dog running around. Knock. The doorbell rings. Doorbell knocks. Whatever it is. Jackie didn't get up. She didn't keep knocking. Now it doesn't mean anything to the door. The only time it's going to mean something is when Jackie starts to pick up the leash. So instead of picking up the leash, keep knocking. So Jackie's going to rather have a confrontation at the door because it's a bunch of little kids. She's going to tell the dog.
Go place.
Then she's going to go give him a treat. Take our time with this. And you can practice this. You choreograph this. It doesn't matter if it's a bell, a squeaky toy. And now Jackie's going to answer the door.
Hi.
All right, so she invites her guests in. Our little friend is here. So how hard is that? Why put the dog through the drama of answering the door? So now Jackie is going to go over, let the dog out. She might be excited. My guests are just going to ignore them. He's just going to ignore the dog.
Okay.
And just ignore. Raise your leg. Good. Harder. Good. Exactly. No, that was perfect. So we instruct our kids. We're not going to tell children to drop kick the dog, but we just told your guests to just ignore the dog. Raise your leg. Good. And that's the end of it. And then have a seat on the couch. And that's the end. So we got to teach the dog. We can't tell the dog there's no yelling and screaming. So I didn't tell the dog anything. I asked my house guest to please just raise your leg. And she did it very nicely and judiciously. Now the dog has no desire to be around her because that was a negative experience. So the dog wants to experiment and see what it can come up with. So Jackie's just going to ask to place.
Desi, go place. Go place. Good.
See how nice this is. Simple. No drama, no yelling, no barking. This is really the conclusion of the training. Now again, the leash stays on while we're training. If she was to bark, Jackie would just correct. We're going to use other methods to try to see how this works naturally, and if not, we'll use static electric to correct the dog for barking. Perhaps. It's up to the pet owner. All right, that was cool. Here's another dog. So there's no drama here in our house. It's low key, and we can manage. We can have guests come over. We can do all these wonderful things. Bye. Bye. Nice. Okay, I just felt compelled to do this last piece of video just to put all the pieces together. So now Jackie has picked up the leash. Up until now it's dragging, but now she picked it up. Now she's going to say the dog's name, ask it to heel, and the dog should come to her left. Good. She walks nice. Turn. Good. Look at how nice and relaxed. Good. The dog is very attentive. She's praising. Turn left. And when she comes to a stop, the dog will SIT. She'll pivot out with her right. The dog will STAY. So to make sure this is not a figment of our imagination, she'll go back. Good. Step out with your left. Don't say anything. The dog walks. Slow down. Come to a stop. Step out with your right. Go back. Step out with your left. Go back. See, she's relaxed. Go back. Left foot forward. Jackie's, whoa, Jackie, make a left. She's had a rough night last night, obviously. Keep going. Keep going. So a lot of this is how we dance with our dog. Come to a stop. Now watch when she says the magic words. And watch the play.
Okay.
Watch the play. Get low, play. So the play is controlled by us. Is this oppressive? No. Is this dominant behavior? No. So she wanted a little bit of interaction. Now the dog's going on the couch. Jackie picks up and corrects. That's all. Then she goes back to her spot, neutral place, and the dog plays or not. The dog's rather get something up here. No problems. We're not screaming and yelling. And that's the end for sure, I promise.